Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? How are we doing? It's pretty good to be here. Pretty good to be back. But we're not really... Okay, look, listen. It's not Friday. This is my Friday stream. It's not on Friday. I want to explain. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? How are we doing? Oh, God. There's an echo. It's a delay. Well, now we know how long the delay is, so that's good. Sorry, I was talking to people in chat before the stream. I thought I had it muted, but I don't. Or I didn't. It's gone now. It's fine. So, it's not Friday. It's Thursday. What's up with that? Well, I got things I have to do this weekend. And I didn't get much sleep last night. And when I realized I wasn't going to get much sleep, I was like, we got to change to Thursday. Fortunately, nothing I could do about that. Because I want to get enough sleep for the weekend because I have professional things I have to do. So we're doing it Thursday so that we can partay. And speaking of party, let's get ourselves into our normal disclaimers. Looking at my party bottles there. All right, disclaimers, ladies and gentlemen. The first 10 minutes of this stream, as per usual, I got to keep my hands away from the space bar so I don't accidentally end the stream early again. Disclaimers, the first 10 minutes is going to be me rambling so that people have a chance to join in and sit down, settle down, grab their popcorn, whatever they got to do. And then the rest of the stream is going to be me continuing to ramble, just hopefully in a more linear manner. If the rambling's not for you, this may not be the stream for you. It's good having you here while it lasted. Thank you so much for your time. If you watch this out of the fact, then I do want to remind you, because some people do need the reminder, although I'm sure none of you lovely folks, that you can skip forward, you can skip back, you can pause, you can change the speed. Sometimes I talk very quickly. Sometimes I don't get to the point. If you need to jump around, I'm not going to know. It's after the fact. Do what you got to do. If it's just not working out for you, again, it was nice having you here. Now, moving on from that, we are going to be going over some videos that other people have talked about. And if you're here for my take on it, great. You're in the exact right place. If you're here to watch those videos uninterrupted, I can't do that because fair use is a thing that I have to obey in order to be able to make this content. So if you want to watch the videos yourself and I haven't given you enough information to find them, ask in the chat. I will try to keep an eye out for it. I can't promise anything, but we will see what we can do about that. Also, if my audio is no good, please let me know. I changed a couple settings, and you know how that is. It's always terrible because I have no idea if they're working. Other disclaimers. If you feel that I'm not distracted enough, because I know there's the issue of, he's too distracted. Look, it's a stream of consciousness type of thing. When you want a well-organized video, the streams aren't the place for that. That's my normal content, which I'm getting back into, don't worry. I was on vacation. If you think I'm not distracted enough, we have mystery liquids that someone very generously sent me. And if you want to contribute to the stream, you can donate through Super Chats. And you don't have to. If you can't, if you're on a fixed income, if you just don't, you're not feeling it, please don't. Please do not give me anything unless you really want to. But if you really, really want to and aren't like too generous, and you do $20, which is a lot, you do not have to do it. I will flip a coin. That's it. That's all you get. It's a coin flip. However, weirdly, unrelated to anything having to do with anything, sometimes when I see this side of the coin, I feel compelled to drink one of the mystery liquids. Now, we know, those of you who have been here before, that... I'll get to that. We know that I have an apple juice allergy. And when I drink apple juice, I have a reaction that causes me to lose focus or make sometimes poor decisions. Who knows? This mystery liquid seems to be apple juice derived, I guess, because it has a very similar effect. But you're not paying for it. You're paying for a coin flip, which is unrelated to that. It's just that sometimes I feel compelled, if I see this side of the coin, to drink one, but I can't promise that I will. However, what was that noise? Inquisitor Rurik, thank you for being a member, by the way, says you should get Ready or Not, then play it with Artie. I want to. I'm waiting for it to go on sale because money is a thing that I spent a lot of when I was on vacation. So I'm trying to be a little more frugal with, some success. Where are we at? 5 minutes? We got another 5-ish minutes to ramble. How's everyone doing? Jason, you. I appreciate it. Anyway, what are we saying over in the chat here? Jimmy, do you mean these red framed glasses? Come on. These are not the exact ones, but they were the cheapest ones that were close. So I also can't see very much through them because they are reading glasses, and now everything's a little bit blurry. Woo! I hope that looked cool because I can't tell. Hi. We also got our torture cuffs. Get enough mystery liquid in me, I might put them on. Who knows? I got these bad boys. I had the black ones around here somewhere. Not these ones, different ones. But yeah, we got a couple types in case we're feeling a little ambitious this stream. It's going to be a good stream. We got a lot to talk about. Let's get hyped. Woo! That's enough of that. How are you guys doing? It's good to have you here. Oh, so many of you. Thank you so much for being here. What we got? What we got in the chat? What's Arisen? I am not. Oh God, no. Just pop the lenses out. Oh. This feels like a bad idea. Maybe later. Maybe later when I'm not going to, like, put sharp plastic in my eyeball on a camera. James, thank you so much. Says, how much money would make you inclined to Four Loko? Same as before. I actually went out and bought one because, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. I couldn't see it. I have a cup here. I didn't put anything in it. It's fine. I was thinking after this stream on YouTube, I could go over to Twitch and do a little bit of VR. Maybe some Pavlov, some little pew-pew, some shooting action. Maybe a little VR chat. Although I don't know about VR chat. You got it. I'm probably going to need that Four Loko for that. Because let me tell you. That was it. No! Crimson Demon. What is... I was Canadian. Woo! We almost had to drink a Four Loko there. Let me make sure all my lights are turned on for this. We'll get there. 2 more minutes, then we get into it, folks. Okay, light should be working as a thing. Okay, first of all, Crimson Dancing, thank you so much. By the way, oh Canada. My home and native land and all that. Beautiful, thank you. Wow, very generous. I appreciate it. I'm gonna tell you right now, terrible investment. But I forgot.
Hoi, Bacon, how's the outfit coming along?
I forgot I did that. There's so many things I have that I just forgotten. There's that. 2 of my lights aren't on right now for some reason, but it's fine. So you don't get the full flashing effect. I'm so sorry. I've been away. I think they slip out of the plug. Wow, it's very bright. I always look at them when they're flashing, and then just in the face. The outfit's going great. We're talking about the police outfit? Going great. I put it on pause because I had vacation, but we're going to get back into that. Ugh, it's going to be so good. Grinder, thank you, says, heads up, Blue. Chille's Grinder seeking pro
apple juice, red apple, tumbler glass.
Oh, no. Oh, no. There's so much that happened. I just got distracted. I'm not going to read the rest of that grind, but thank you. Paul Berry, thank you so much. Says we're not
Daryl
here.
Brooks clip stream when?
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not trying to do a stream. It's fine. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. We'll get to that. Paul Berry says we're not here for you. Here for the chili. That is fair. I understand that. And then Cheryl, thank you so much. Apple juice. Yeah, all right. I'll do some. And also, of course, Crimson. What's the conversion rate? Let me check that real quick, if you don't mind. Okay, that's some coin flips right there. It's like 3 coin flips from you. You You jerk. Crimson, you're great. But also, how dare you? We haven't even started. I'm not, I'm gonna be non-functional. And it's gonna be all your fault. And the fault of a couple other people. It's fine, don't worry about it. I shake my fist at you, sir. Or ma'am. Or neither, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. And then, what else do we have that I've missed? Gothic Demon Buddy, thank you so much. What a name. What an image. Thank you so much, says Daryl Brooks clip stream when? Oh, hopefully soon. Maybe next week. I might just do a bunch of live streams next week and like not edit any content because there's so much to talk about. But yeah, apparently he had a 50-minute rant that was just Sovereign Citizen based, and I definitely want to go over it because what a great excuse to get back into Sovereign Citizens. But we are at 10 minutes. We're a little bit past 10 minutes. I got some coin flips. We'll get into this. We have 5 coin flips. It's fine. I'm just gonna. We didn't want me to be on topic anyway. People are like, you don't stay on topic. I wonder why. It's because of all you wonderful people. Knight, thank you for subscribing. That's a Tails. There's a Tails. Whew. I don't trust this mystery liquid. There's also Tails. I'm getting very lucky. My hubris will be the end of me. That's a heads. There's that little white dot. That's how you know. Curses. We got 2 more flips. 2 more flips. Okay. There's also a heads. It's fine. There's a tails. Huh! This apple juice is stronger than my normal apple juice, so not upset about it. But thank you all for your incredible generosity, and we're going to knock 2 of those out. And we're going to get into it. It's not good. Whoa. It's fine. Ha! Just give me a second. Oh. We're fine. Oh, I hate it so much. This is why I'm so excited when it's Tails. I did not pick this. With my apple juice, I pick it. Reniat came close for a second there. I'm fine. I'm an adult. She's saying, "Please don't barf." Almost. There was a gag. I don't. Whew, just give me. I'm sorry. I know we're late. I know. I'm supposed to start at 10. But that was rough. It is a mystery liquid. I have no idea what I'm drinking. Couldn't tell you. Definitely not. No, it's just nope. Don't know. Don't know. It's awful. Oh boy. No, there's another one. Night. Oh, we'll get to that. In just a second, we gotta start. And ladies and gentlemen, what we're gonna start with. Oh, it's a doozy. Let me tell you. Wait, I've hit the wrong foot pedal. Where is it? Found it. We're gonna start with a little bit of legal knowledge. And that legal knowledge is going to be 47. Wait, bloop, there we go. 47 USC 223. Obscene harassing telephone calls in the District of Columbia or in interstate or foreign communications. That's right, it's federal law, baby. Very excited. Just get a little tappy tap on that. There's too much in the way. I can't really give it the smack. I'm gonna smash something. Aha! Federal law, baby. There we go. Second attempt was better. And let me read this bad boy to you with give it a little music. If you want to look this up yourself, just confirm that I'm reading correctly, you may do so. 47 USC 223. Obscene harassing telephone calls in the District of Columbia. And I'll explain why I'm going over this. It's not just District of Columbia, though. It's also in interstate or foreign communications. Thank you so much. We'll get to that in a second. So, prohibited acts, I'll slow down a little bit. Prohibited acts generally. So, whoever in interstate or foreign communications, by means of telecommunications device, let me zoom in a little bit so I can read it. Let's see. So it's not 1 alpha. Now, 1 alpha is about obscene. Just love to inconvenience me. We'll get to that. Thank you so much. We'll get to that. So we have 1 alpha, which is, of course, not what I'm looking for. We have 1 Bravo, which is not what I'm looking for. We have 1 Echo. Is this it? Makes repeated telephone calls or repeatedly initiates? Nah, repeatedly is not what I'm looking for. But we have makes a telephone call or utilizes a telecommunication device whether or not conversation or communication ensues without disclosing its identity and with intent to abuse, threaten, or harass any specific person. That one is not what I'm looking for either. Now, the reason I'm looking through this is because Chille de Castro, Delete Laws, has made a video that establishes or attempts to establish that he called Kate's lawyer, Kate from Masshole, who is a person that he's been trying to get protection orders against because he's mad at her, apparently, not for any, in my opinion, legitimate reason. And she got a lawyer, and according to Chille, he's called that lawyer now. And someone in my comments asked if I could go over the federal law that covers this. So we're going over that to see if any of it applies, and if I think it might apply, we'll just keep it in mind, then we'll watch the video. So, let's see. Makes telephone call utilized whether or not conversation. Okay. So it's not going to be 1 Alpha. It's not going to be 1 Bravo, because those are about generally obscene material. 1 Charlie is about without disclosing identity, which doesn't apply. We have 1 Delta. Makes cause the telephone of another repeatedly or continuously to ring. Yeah, if it's 1 phone call, that's not going to count. Usually harassment requires more than 1 incident. We have makes repeated telephone calls, so that's not going to apply. And then we have 2, which is doing the permits telecommunications, which is, no, that's just stuff in regards to the beginning. Appreciate it. And then we also have stuff for commercial purposes, which I know Chille's channel is commercial, but the phone call wasn't necessarily for commercial purposes. So we have sending or displaying offensive material to a person under 18. I don't think that's going to apply. Violation of law required. So does a potentially threatening phone call violate 47 USC 223? I don't think so. Because harassing generally requires multiple phone calls. So if he made multiple phone calls, then sure. But just a threat, I don't think so. Let me check. Federal law telephone threat. Just a quick Google little thing. Interstate communications. this maybe. This might apply. So, excuse me, we have 18 U.S.C. 875, which is interstate communications. Whoever transmits in interstate or foreign commerce any communication containing any demand or request for ransom, that's not going to be it. Whoever with intent to extort from any person, firm, association, or corporation any money or other thing of value transmits in interstate or foreign commerce any communication containing kidnap. No, it's still kidnapping. Kidnapping is Charlie as well. And then Delta. Any threat to injure the property or reputation of the addressee. Okay. 18 U.S.C. 875 Delta. Whoever with intent to extort from any person, firm, association, or corporation any money or other thing of value transmits in interstate or foreign commerce any communication containing any threat to injure the property or reputation of the addressee or of another, or the reputation of a deceased person, or any threat to accuse the addressee or any other person of a crime shall be fined under this title or in prison not more than 2 years or both. So this is, it would appear to be a felony. Now, this means we have two elements that we have to look for when we listen to this phone call we're about to listen to. One of them is extortion. Is he trying to get something of value from the lawyer? And second, is he trying to get that thing through threats? Is he threatening them, saying, like, if you don't get me this thing, harm may come to you or your reputation? That's what we're going to be looking for. 18 U.S.C. 875, I think, is our best bet. Let's get into it. Let's listen to this phone call. Now, this, for those of you who want to watch this uninterrupted, because I'm probably going to bop in a few times here and there, a lot, probably. This is on Chille's Backup. No spaces. It's called Kate's Lawyer on Facebook. Kate always wins. 10,000 times. He needs to know. He needs to be told. 10KX. Let me actually show you this right there. I'll scooch it. There you go. Bam. There it is. Do not harass the man. This is in case you want to watch uninterrupted. This is not for you to go and bother him. Do not do that. Please. Let's listen to it.
When finished,
I'll just keep it on my face because there's nothing really to look at other than that.
recording, press pound for more options. Otherwise, for assistance, press
Hey,
0.
Arnie Raid! How's everyone doing? Thanks for coming here. Good to have y'all. But I got to get back on topic. You know how I am about that.
Now, record at the tone.
Hey, Benjamin. My name is Jose DeCastro. I'm really a nice person.
It must be true because he says so.
I'm just leaving you a voicemail to let you know that I received your email today and I replied to it. I received an email that said that I should have no further contact with your client, Kate.
Let me give you some context. So apparently, according to Kate, Chille has been emailing her, and she's like, I have a lawyer. Direct your stuff to, oh, thank you. Direct your stuff to my lawyer. Don't stop it. This guy. Send it to this guy. And allegedly, if I remember this correctly, Chille thought he sent an email to the lawyer, but just sent it to Kate again. Because I guess he doesn't know how email works. I don't really know. But that's what he's talking about. He's like, oh, I responded to the email. Yeah, but he sent it to the wrong person. Moving on.
Hey, Peter. Well, I'm just calling to let you know that there's been no cease and desist that has ever been respected. I have sent a cease and desist maybe 5 times.
Okay, stopping again. There's going to be a lot of that. Yeah, a cease and desist is just like, hey, if you don't stop your activity, we're going to, take you to court. That's all it is. Like, look, we have the intent to do this. However, if you stop doing it, within time frame, then we won't take you to court. That's all a cease and desist is. It's not like a legally binding thing. You don't have to obey a cease and desist. It's just basically a warning. It's like, hey, you don't want this. We don't really want this. So correct your actions and we'll just forget about it. That's what it is. So for him to be like, she never obeyed my cease and desist. She doesn't have to, buddy. It's fine.
Maybe 6. To your client, who tonight will queue up another video about me or one of my friends or one of my investors or maybe my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, she's allowed to make videos about you, just like I'm making videos about you, because of the thing called fair use, which is I'm using your content in a transformative way. There's also the First Amendment, you constitutional scholar. He's not, though. That's just what he calls himself, and it's very, very funny to me because obviously he's not in any capacity that is worth anything, in my opinion. So, yeah, people are allowed to talk about you, especially if you're a public figure, which, A, you've already established that you are by your own admission, and B, even if you hadn't, you stated that you intend to run for the governor of a few places. Welcome to the world of criticism, buddy. People are allowed to criticize you. It's so crazy. Hey, you know that thing you do with the police where you criticize them? You can also be criticized. It's crazy how that works. Moving on.
Or maybe my dog even. She might make a video about my dog. That's real.
She could.
And so there will be no cease and desist respected. I will contact Kate Peter anytime I choose.
Oh, is he saying that he's not going to cease and desist? Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't have to. I mean, it's probably in his best interest to, but he doesn't have to. Moving on.
I have no sort of violent record or any kind of violence in my past.
That's an absolute lie. That is such a lie. He does have a violent record. Well, okay, so he had a protection order approved against him because of messages, and we went over this in the past, messages he sent to a woman in Alaska saying that he had, or his father had friends that could make her disappear, basically, and the judge was like, yeah, that's not good. He stated, if I remember correctly, he stated that he's been in 100 fistfights. That's violent. He challenged a police officer to a cage match. That's violent, although it's regulated violence. He sent threatening emails to me saying that if he ever saw me in person, if I remember this correctly, this might not be an accurate summary, but my memory tells me that he said if he ever saw me in person, he'd hold me down and beat me. That's violence. He does have a criminal record of a variety of things. There's a lot going on. Now, was he ever convicted of a violent crime? I don't know that he was. But he, by his own admission, his own admission, is a violent person. I'm a nice guy. Except for when he's threatening to, hold people down and beat them up. Yeah. Okay. Not exactly convincing. I had a video about that and everything. Moving on.
I'm not threatening any violence of any kind, of course. I'm just letting...
Not now, but he has in the past, and he probably will again.
You know that I've hired a private investigator.
Which has done very little for you, but we move on.
And I've faced my resources to taking her down. And I'm not going to stop, Benjamin, until I run her completely off the internet. And it's not just me.
Okay, so when you're trying to get a protective order against someone, calling that person's lawyer and saying, I'm not going to stop until they're removed from the internet, probably isn't going to help your case. I think a lot of what he's about to say, I have not heard this. I've heard bits and pieces, just enough to know that I'm interested in hearing the full thing. And I know everyone else is like, well, let's hear the full thing. I know. But when you're trying to get a protection order against somebody, maybe telling their lawyer that you're not going to stop until, you have caused them some sort of damage is not the best move.
See, because what she's done is she's attacked my friends and my family. And my entire family is angry at her.
Allegedly, he's been unable to prove that in court, to my knowledge.
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine one person making an entire family mad? Could you imagine that?
Yeah, it happens a lot. Keep moving on.
She's done. She's gone out to my friends' houses. She's caused my friends... I'm not going to get into the details of that because that's another lawsuit, Benjamin. That's another lawsuit.
You haven't won one yet. Good luck.
But I just called to tell you, you don't have any jurisdiction over me.
What? That's okay. Chille has no idea how jurisdiction works, by the way. But, yeah, if you're filing a lawsuit against a person in a jurisdiction and then they get a lawyer in that jurisdiction, then they do have jurisdiction over the lawsuit you filed. Now, Rennie does state that the lawyers for the tort, which is the civil case, not for the protective orders. I'm just saying as a general rule, if you are trying to say that, because Chille is like, oh, I should be getting a protection order, why aren't they approving a protection order? And then also filing lawsuits against her, it doesn't help your other cases of the protection orders or protective orders to then do this as well, because this is not exactly a hard thing to present to a judge and say, no. Rennie also says 200 fist fights is his claim, and many, many MMA fights. So I'm not a violent person. I don't have a history of violence. Seems like not an accurate statement. And if he had the balls to come onto my channel and discuss that, maybe we could get to the bottom of his claims. But he doesn't. He's absolutely terrified of me because I bring receipts and know things and have facts. And he understands that if he came to my channel to have a discussion, he would be absolutely wrecked with the knowledge that I have because he doesn't have it. He claims he's been a constitutional scholar for 20 years. He has not. That's an absolute lie. It's a provable lie. However, I have worked in law enforcement for a very long time, and I have a lot of knowledge that he doesn't have, and I can absolutely make him look foolish, and I do absolutely make him look foolish. And thank goodness he makes content so easy. It's basically been a vacation ever since he came onto my radar, because it's so simple to prove him wrong. But that's me sort of just tooting the old horn. The old... I can't toot the horn yet, because that's for a specific thing. That's the baloney bugle. I can only toot that to put the baloney onto official record soon. We'll get
you don't have any control over me. Don't ever write me again telling me what to do.
Yeah,
ever.
No. When it comes to filing a civil suit against somebody, their lawyer's going to write to you. It's shocking you don't know how this works.
You're not my daddy. I have no obligation to you. None.
What?
I don't owe you a goddamn thing. You're a blood-sucking lawyer who doesn't give a shit about justice. You're doing tort law cases. They don't give a shit about justice, or the rule of law, or the Constitution, or American debt.
Maximum length recorded. To re-record, press 1.
That was it. All right. So does that meet the elements of 18 USC 875? No, I don't think there was any extortion. There were technically no real threats either. It was just sort of like a vaguely threatening message, but no real threats. Yeah, we also have 18 USC's. No, that's Idaho law. Never mind. Forget I just said that. So, did he violate federal law? I don't think so. State law? Unlikely. So, for those of you in the chat who are wondering, I don't think he's actually violated law. If he continued to do that, if he made a second phone call like that, yes, at that point, you could make that argument. So, I hope that's his only one. No, I don't. I'd love to see another one. Don't do it. That's not. I'm not advising you, Chille, to commit a crime. Please don't do it. I'm just saying, if it happened, I probably would find some amusement in it because I'm a terrible, selfish person, I'm sure. But now that we've finished that, we've made it through that, it's a natural stopping point for what I'm about to discuss next. I don't know how to explain my brain right now. The mystery juice or liquid is definitely hitting me right now. I'm going to go over some super chats real quick because you guys are incredibly generous. But before I do, I am going to hit slow on the channel. I'm going to, put us in slow down mode. There's a phrase for it. I don't know how any of this works. I have no idea. It's fine. Thank you for bearing with me as I bumble my way through whatever this is. I'm glad you like it. I love doing this. I have so much fun doing it. We are now in slow mode, though. So I'm so sorry if any of you are keyboard warrioring it up in there. Sorry, words are hard, especially when they don't make any sense. That doesn't matter. Just so we can keep tabs. Look, I can't read what you guys are saying if I can't keep up with the scrolling. You know how bad I am at this. I'm an old man. What's technology? I have no idea. It's fine. All right, super chats because you guys are the best. Stand by. What is this? No. There we go. Sorry, I'm just organizing my tabs so I can go on to the next point a little faster when we finish. Thanking all of you for incredible generosity. Love you guys. Let's see. I'm finding where I left off. Knight, thank you for subscribing. I might have thanked you for that, but thanks again. Grinder again, thank you so much. Says we also need to know how long you can scream at Chille. I'm your daddy now. I might use that against him for humor purposes and comedy. Just for a good time. And then Knight, thank you so much, says, I have a case for you, sir. A case of a Air Force security forces. Please, that was arrested for impersonating a public official. I'm interested. Please, let me know more in the comments section. I will hunt that down because I know how terrible I am at actually checking my email. Comments section might be a good alternative. Throw that down there. I'd love to read more about it. I do. Some of you are like, why don't you ever cover corrupt cops? I'm about to. I have a thing. It's going to be a good one, but I don't want to get into it too much yet. I want to ruin the surprise. Let's see. Logan Marshall DeWitt. Some of you know. Thank you so much. Says, better be careful wearing those glasses. Could get in trouble for impersonating a moron. You mean these glasses? Don't mind if I do. Let me tell you about law real quick. Let me just Alpha. Boop, 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 boop. What's up, Playboys? And YouTube. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm not going to touch them. I'm just going to come real close. Anyway, let me just, so I can see. Bath salt. It's good. Thank you for becoming a member. And Alex N, thank you so much, says, this is just a flex on Chille without prompting a coin flip. Hey, fair enough. I'll give you a coin flip anyway. It won't do anything. Woo! It would have been heads. Sorry. I'm just having a good time. It's so good to be back. I love vacation, but it's so good to be back here on my Friday stream. I know it's Thursday. Robert Carly, thank you so much. As the phone calls to let Kate's attorney know that he wasn't Chille's daddy. Maybe Chille has daddy issues. I assume so. I believe his dad left him when he was young. Because Chille has told a story about him reconnecting with his father in his 20s. He's like, I learned Spanish so I could talk to my dad, who is like in South America or something, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I don't think his dad was very present, and I think that definitely didn't help Chille, that's for sure. You listen to Chille talk, it's very clear that he has an issue with authority from anybody. And an issue, I think it's possible he can learn that from his mother, but I try to keep family out of it unless it's absolutely necessary. That doesn't mean I won't provide other people information to create that content if they feel it's necessary. I digress. Team Skeptic, let me know. But, Thea Tama, is it Thea or Taya? Have I ever asked that? Because you're here a lot. I'm so sorry for not knowing these things. Thank you so much, though. Thank you for being a member. Said he's getting worse the more desperate he gets. Yeah, he's sort of in desperate phase. And I wonder how much of this is him actually believing he can win and how much of this is him just trying to be like, look, you have to help me, donate to my cause, which he doesn't expect to win, you know? Which is it? I don't know. Pat's Cats, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Hiya, right back at you. How's it going? How you doing? Moving on. Iceplay, thank you so much, says, we all know that Chille's daddy is oily and sane. That's your opinion, not mine. Edwin Wickham, thank you so much. That's a coin flip. Oh, no. Oh, it says, all Chille's motions got tossed. Kate fought Delaz and Delaz lost. Kate fought Delaz and Delaz lost. All right, you ready for a coin flip, ladies and gentlemen? Please be. That was... Okay, hold on. That was terrible. Whoop! There's tails. Oh, thank God. Whoo! Those are awful. They're hitting me hard. They're a lot stronger than I'm used to, as far as my allergies go. So... Isan, I'm so sorry. Pronunciation. I read a lot of books. I don't speak a lot of books. You know what I'm saying? Thanks so much. Says, here's a toonie that Chille won't get. I love toonies. They're great. Toonies and loonies. My brain hurts. Thank you so much. Says, I like your pauses. At least during the Chille ones. It's the only way I could take that idiot these days. It's small portions. Same. Absolutely same. Iceblade, thank you again. Says, we all know that Chille's anatomical items are in a cage and the center has the keys. Thank you. All right. S. Beaufort. Thank you so much. Has anyone tried calling the number? I did got a different voicemail prompt. Could he be faking it again? I was also wondering that, but I'm not ambitious enough to make the attempt because I don't want to harass the poor guy. It wouldn't shock me if Chille was faking this bad boy. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying if I found out that he was, I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Iceblade, thank you so much. The tone used in the VM is also his Zane whisper. Oh. Do you mind? I'm doing something. It's fine. It's not your fault. It's me. I made that happen. I recorded that like an idiot. Pork Chop, thank you so much. Says, you're not my daddy till I see the money. That's right. Same. If you pay me enough, I'll be your daddy. That's a joke. No. Justin B, thank you for being a member, says, squirrel. Where? I'll keep an eye out. My squeaky chair. Lana Del... Well, Lana, thank you. Says, how do you think Soft Sits feel about... is it Darrell or Daryl? Pronunciation, I know. They're probably excited about it. He's trying. He's making some strong soft sit arguments. Not good, but he's putting them in there. He's doing better than I thought he would. He's not going to win. However, his ability to not be... He's mostly stupid when it comes to the court procedures. But he's doing better than I thought he would, honestly. It's been a very fun watch. I'm not defending him in any way. It's just like, oh, okay. Mostly when I see sovereign citizens in court, it's a lot more crazy. However, mostly when I see sovereign citizens in court, they're not on trial for, like, the murder of 6 people. So it's very interesting to me and to other people, I'm sure. What I got? Sam I Am, thank you for being a member. And Knighted, thank you so much, says, hold on, thank you. I can provide you with everything you need from the civilian military side with documents and videos. You would be shocked by what happened to him by what happened to him in the judicial system. Please, I would love to know more. Alex N, thanks so much, says, thanks for the unofficial coin flip. Consider this one a freebie regardless of the cumulative value. I don't know, Alex. I might give you a free sip for that one later because that was also heads. I feel 2 heads. I dropped it. All right, listen, Alex. Don't tell anybody. Right? Shh. Between you and me. Just a little sip. It's a party. We're not going to do this a lot. This is not something that's going to happen all the time. However, I've been away for a while. I haven't been doing this. Okay, I only do this basically once a week, and I was on vacation. So we're getting don't tell anybody. Ah! Oh, it's horrible. Alex, why? Okay, I can't blame you. This one's on me. That's very strong. It's a very, very strong mystery liquid. It's fine. That's fine. I made that choice. That's on me. Moving on. Mark, the sarcastic law student. It's good to have you here. Thanks so much for being a member. Says, hey, Blue Bacon, all of my awesome other friends. Can't think of anything sensible or sarcastic to say, so I guess I'm just saying hi to you all. Mark, you're the sarcastic law student. Are you losing your touch? Do we have to change your name to just Mark the law student? I'm counting on you. This is an intervention, Mark. Have a seat. Okay, stand back up. Or sit. I don't know what you were doing. Disregard what I'm saying. It's all nonsense. We're almost done, folks, with Chille's blow-up dolls. I got to read them before I say them. I really do. Thank you so much. Says, will you be my daddy? Man, I did make... Folks, remember when I made that Metro State Dakimakura? The body pillow? I might be able to make a constitutional law scholar body pillow. Is anyone interested in that? Let me know in the chat. I could make it. I could do it. And then last one. Oh, okay, 2 more, actually. Sorry. S. Beaufort, thank you so much. Says, I waited until after hours to not harass him. All right, that's fair. No harassing, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do it. And Knight, last one for right now. Thank you so much. Says, how can I reach out to you, sir, to share the documents? My email, I sometimes check it. I'm really bad at it. sergeantbluebacon@gmail.com. SGTBLUEBACON at gmail.com. All right, we're going to keep going. And what we're going to keep going to is, a thing from Delete Law's community section. Now, fortunately for me, I'm smart enough that I won't have to listen to his video explain to his subscribers how to get to it. He made a video explaining how to get to his community page. Okay. Fine. Okay. But anyway, the sun shines on a dog's butt once in a while. It's from Twitter, allegedly. So, hello. Our support, Mav, you son of a bitch. How dare you? Ladies and gentlemen, Mav, and this is a one per stream
For
thing.
Loco time. Love you, Blue.
Mav has just bought a Four Loco for my VR stream. So once we're done here, I'm gonna have to drink a Four Loco. It's fine. It's fine. Who's keeping? Who cares? It's fine. So that's not a coin flip because that's an entire Four Loco. I hate Four Loco so much. Thank you, Mav, though. It's really generous of you. Thank you so much. I am upset about it. Not because I don't appreciate it, because now I have to drink a Four Loco.
So happy to see you back. Stay safe this weekend.
Linda, it's good to see you, too. Always great to have you around. Thank you so much. I will try to stay safe. I'll also flip a coin, and I'm not happy about it because this mystery liquid is ridiculous. What is it? Oh, no. Oh! Woo! Woo! It's a Tails. It's a Tails, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting lucky today. And normally I feel bad, like, oh, man, you guys aren't getting anything out of your coin flips. But I have to drink a Four Loco later, and these are rough. I appreciate them, person who sent them to me, but they're rough. So I'm not exactly upset about it, but thank you, Linda, so much. Now I feel bad, because I'm like, that's just too generous, all of you. I do want to reiterate, and I'm not saying, like, stop, you know, but if you can't afford it, please just say nice things. Just like the video. If you want. Only if you want. I'm not going to tell you to do anything. This is more of a hobby than, a business. So if I'm doing well and you want to reward me for the enjoyment I provide, which feels very sort of egotistical, I'm not trying to be, I don't need the donations. I appreciate it because it helps with the weirdness that is these streams. But I don't know. You guys have been very generous, and maybe I've just been away for too long. But I want to convey to you how appreciative I am of this. It's absolutely incredible, and you folks, as always, are the absolute best. I could not ask for a better community to discuss these things with. But I've been talking for too long. It's time to get back to the action with a community post from Delete Laws. Which is, hello. Our support team has reviewed your account and it appears we made an error. We determined there was no violation and have restored your account to full functionality. I guess his account was disabled by Twitter? I don't know. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience and appreciate you taking the time to submit your appeal request to us. Thanks, Twitter. Now, is this really from Twitter? I don't know. I've never had Twitter suspend an account of mine. What I do know is when I went to check Delete Law's Twitter, he had me blocked. I don't think I've ever interacted with his Twitter, although I may be wrong about that. I don't remember doing it. If there's evidence that I have, feel free to throw it my way. But Chille absolutely hates even thinking about me, so I guess maybe I was just automatically blocked. Fortunately, I have an alternate account, not to engage with people necessarily, although sometimes I forget which account I'm on, but it's more to view accounts that have me blocked, just to see what's happening. And if we look at the account, What
Time
just
to
happened?
do a wield.
Ice Blade, no. Ice Blade, no. I don't have 2 of them! Ice Blade! Ice Blade, no! Ah! I don't think I have 2 of them. I don't want to die, Ice Blade. I don't. I'm too young to die. We'll figure something out. I might just drink a bunch of apple juice and then, oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drink a lot of water. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. All right, first of all, Ice Blade, thank you so much. It's insanely generous. I don't. What do you? Why? My mother wants to know. She's confused about it. Oh. I'll see what I have. If I have 2 in my fridge, we'll at least drink 1, and we might sip a second. Or we can save it for a different time, where maybe I do a stream. Let me know how you feel about this, Ice Blade. Maybe I'll do a stream where I just drink the Four Loko first, and then go into it. And just hope for the best. Drinking 2 right now might kill me. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. I'm very worried now. Also, Rebecca, thank you so much. Let's make the pillow and give it away so we can use it as a puppy pen for pups that aren't trained yet. Maybe I'll make that, because I've been talking about doing a giveaway every month or so. However, whenever I want. You know, I'm not going to make it I can't promise it'll be consistent. Maybe we'll do a body pillow giveaway. That would be fun. That would be a thing. Sorry, let me keep going, because now oh boy, I'm scared now. I just wanted you, son of a bitch. Alexander, thanks for being a member, by the way. All right, let me. Let's go over his Twitter. Oh no, let's go his Twitter. All right. Delete Law says, I'm following a $10 million law. What? Okay, well, listen, ladies and gentlemen. I would be shocked if Chille could establish that he has been damaged in the realm of $10 million. Like, good luck, buddy. But he's filed a $10 million lawsuit against YouTube creators in 14 days. Or he's filing it in 14 days. He served YouTube a notice of lawsuit. Yeah, YouTube doesn't care about a notice of lawsuit. They do not care. They're probably going to ignore it. Now, let's read this together. Legal support, YouTube, Cool LLC, 901, Charlie. I'll read it to you here. It says, Dear Sir or Madam. Okay, let me back up. Attention, YouTube. Let me get some music going, actually, for this. Because heck, why not? What do we want? The classic. Attention, YouTube, Cool LLC Legal Counsel. Subject, no, I have gone too far again. Dear Sir or Madam, you jerk. I'll get to you, James. I'll get to you. Don't worry. We'll discuss this in a bit. Thank you so much, though. Dear Sir or Madam, subject, no, what?
Really considered doing a 12 Loko, but decided it's better that you live.
I wouldn't do 3. I don't think I'm even gonna do 2. We'll see. It is a party. We'll see. All right. His order of things is weird, but Dear Sir or Madam, subject, notice of intent to sue in 14 days. Okay. Their lawyers are better than you are, buddy. They're real lawyers. On June 7th, 2022, I FedExed a large amount of documentary evidence regarding my continued harassment by content creators on your platform. As of today, I've had no relief or even response. Yeah, so fun fact, people making videos about you is not necessarily harassment. You gotta try a little bit harder than that, but okay. Free speech, buddy. There are limits to free speech, but yeah, just making content, establishing and proving that you're wrong is not harassment. Moving on. It was my understanding that when I left TikTok for YouTube, they literally do not care about that. That you had anti-harassment rules in place to prevent content creators from harassing other content creators. They do. It's just you don't know what harassment is. I relied on your policy where, quote, we remove content that violates our community guidelines, end quote. Yeah, content about you, proving you wrong, doesn't violate anything. Okay, glad I could fix that for you. And I have suffered damages from your company's failure to keep its promise, including negative changes to my health. Stop watching other people's videos about you then. It's so crazy how that works! I filed reports with law enforcement on California cyber stalking. Yeah, it's not cyber stalking, buddy. If you tell people where you live or where you are or show it through live streams. A judge has already explained that to you. Well done. Oh, and federal cyber stalking. Okay. And California civil harassment statutes. Statutes? I think you mean there's a T in there that you're missing. Here's the thing, buddy. You've lost every attempt so far at establishing that. Why do you think YouTube's going to crumble under the pressure? They won't! Oh, and I'm currently working on suing several of your self-described troll content creators for civil relief. Hasn't worked yet, though. However, the troll farms operating on your platform are out of control. Something that he's been unable to actually prove, it would appear. It is clear after my multiple complaints that YouTube has decided to be Switzerland in this creator-on-creator harassment. Sorry, just the phrasing is very funny to me. Let's see. I've lost my place. This may benefit those content creators that enjoy fighting back and forth. Instead, I'm trying to use your platform to educate, and I'm suffering a unidirectional onslaught of attacks. Yeah, so you've been very, very wrong, and people have corrected you. That's not an attack, that's correction. If you don't want people to correct you, be less wrong. Also, I don't think you're very important to YouTube. You're not PewDiePie, despite the fact that you like to go YouTube, which is a very PewDiePie thing to do, I think. I don't know much about PewDiePie. But I remember the South Park episode making fun of him. Yeah, I don't think YouTube's going to be like devastated if you leave for a different platform. Just a heads up. There are multiple content creators on YouTube that continue to harass me, calling me fighting. Oh! Okay, remember how okay, no, this is nuts. I have not read this fully because I like to do this live with all of you. So there are exceptions to First Amendment free speech to include fighting words. If I'm like, hey, I'm going to punch your mother in the face because I hate her, that might be considered fighting words because that might be likely to compel someone to fight you, for example. That's not necessarily a great example, but there are exceptions, one of them being fighting words, basically words that are likely to cause someone to fight you, if that makes sense. That is an exception to the First Amendment. So he says that he's being called fighting words. Yeah, that's not, oh, boy. No. Oh, constitutional law scholar up in here. No, that's ridiculous. What an insane thing to write. Okay. Call me fighting words directly that use my likeness, trademarks to advertise their videos, and then are defaming me. I don't know that he has trademarks, I'll be honest with you. He had one. I think it might have expired. People are allowed to use your likeness as long as it's transformative. So again, fair use. But Chille doesn't understand how law works despite being a constitutional scholar for 20 years. Also, thank you so much. I'll get there. Don't worry. Thank you. Let me keep going here. Please contact me as soon as possible so that we can work to resolve these issues. If relief is not initiated...
Apple juice tonight, but I challenge you to a jalapeno, ginger and green apple shot after this weekend.
Oh, God. Actually, sounds kind of fun. Anyway, we'll get to that. If relief is not initiated within 14 days, I will sue YouTube, Google LLC, for promissory estoppel failures and trademark violations, neither of which are protected by the Communications Decency Act, Section 230. Thank you for cooperation in this serious matter. Sincerely, I assume it says delete laws. And he cut that part out. All right. There's a lot wrong with this, but the first thing I want to go over is YouTube's terms of service. So we have limitation of liability in the terms of service, which is Except as required by applicable law, YouTube, its affiliates, officers, directors, employees, and agents will not be responsible for any loss of profits, revenues, business opportunities, goodwill, or anticipated savings, loss through corruption of data, indirect or consequential loss, punitive damages caused by, and then there's a list. Errors, mistakes, or inaccuracies on the service. Not what we're looking for. Personal injury, some words are hard. Personal injury or property damage resulting from your use of the service. Probably not. Any interruption or cessation of the service? Nah. Any virus or malicious code transmitted to or through the service by any third party. And the important part, it's not the last one, but it's important. Any content, whether submitted by a user or YouTube, including your use of content and or the removal or unavailability of any content. So any content, you can't hold them liable for any content, including your use of content. So if other people are using your trademarks, I guess this might be worded to protect YouTube from a lawsuit. So I'm sure they're not exactly shaking in their boots over in the YouTube headquarters because, gosh, I don't know. But maybe I'm wrong. There's more to this, though. Let me keep going. YouTube and its affiliates' total liability for any claims arising from or relating to the service is limited to the greater of A, the amount of revenue that YouTube has paid to you from your use of the service in the 12 months before the date of your notice, which isn't much compared to $10 million, in writing to YouTube of the claim, and B, USD 500. So the first one's going to be the one that will be paid, and if he's making, like he said, $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month, something like that. So multiply that by 12. That's the most he can get per the agreement. And do I know how all this works? No, but I think that Chille certainly doesn't either. But it continues. Indemnity. To the extent permitted by applicable law, you agree to defend, indemnify, and hold harmless YouTube, its affiliates, officers, directors, employees, and agents from and against any and all claims, damages, obligations, losses, liabilities, costs, or debt and expenses, including but not limited to attorney's fees, arising from your use of and access to the service, your violation of any term of this agreement, your violation of any third-party right, including without limitation any copyright, property, or privacy right, or any claim that your content caused damage to a third party. The defense and indemnification obligation will survive this agreement and your use of the service. Now, do I know what all of that means? Absolutely not. Do I think that this is going to make it very difficult for Chille to succeed in this lawsuit? Yes. Oh boy, do I. I most certainly do. I can't wait to see how this plays out. I don't think Chille's going to file that lawsuit. I'll be honest with you. I really don't. But this isn't the first time Chille has tried to get YouTube's attention. Let me share this with you. To whom it may concern, this is June 7th, 2022. My name is Jose Maria de Castro, aka Delete Law's channel on YouTube. I love YouTube. I love creating on this platform. I am grateful for the opportunity to be a part of the YouTube Creators Agreement. This is a letter informing YouTube that I'm filing civil litigation in federal court against two channels, Blue Bacon and The Massel Report. These two channels have violated and continue to violate, you missed an L there, buddy, YouTube agreement. You missed a C. I am requesting these channels be removed immediately for clear violation of YouTube's Creators Agreement. This has gone way too far. There's the thing about Kate. There's the thing about me, James Fulner of Blue Bacon, who's mass calling my personal phone. He has his subs come to harass and bully me. He has defamed me beyond the pale, even creating a fake criminal record that I don't have. He works with Kate in conjunction with their subs to track, harass, bully, and defame me. Ultimately, YouTube is liable for allowing this to happen to me and allowing them to openly violate YouTube's creator agreement. Both of their channels are 100% dedicated to harassing, bullying, and defaming me. This is wrong, clearly established in the video. YouTube, my plea, on the thumb drive included. He included the thumb drive, it's cute. YouTube, do the right thing. I'm one man. I cannot take on Google. I can and I am taking these people to federal court where YouTube's liability will certainly be discussed. Lot to break down there. First of all, let me go into this. This is June 7th, 2022. I have yet to receive that lawsuit. He has not filed anything in federal court against me. So, obviously, my channel has not been deleted, so YouTube didn't really give a rat's butt on all of this, but James Fulner, he spelled that last name wrong. Good job. Is mass calling my personal phone? I know that is not correct, and I've specifically instructed everyone not to do that. Do not call or contact him with the intent to harass. In fact, just don't call him at all. Just don't contact him. I've been saying this for a very long time, probably since definitely before he wrote this. I never want you to do that for anybody. I've covered a lot of grifts over my time on YouTube. And I consistently say, do not contact the people I'm talking about. Do not do that. I do not want that. If you do, in fact, do that, I do not condone it. I'm not your daddy. Throwback. So I can't compel you to do or not to do a thing. However, I will not condone it. So obviously that's not happening. If he can prove it, I encourage him to do so. He will be unable to. But it says he has his subs come to harass and bully me. Also not true. He has defamed me beyond the pale. Not true. I have receipts. Even creating a fake criminal record that I don't have. Not true. That's from government websites. Everything I've provided about him for his criminal record comes from the government. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Your criminal record is what I've provided is true. And you've admitted to a lot of it. There's a lot he denied and then later admitted. Not a great look. If he ever did bring a lawsuit against me and continued to make this claim, it would be very easy to be like, no, not happening. Anyway, what else did he say? He works with Kate in conjunction with their subs to track, harass, bully, and defame me. I actually don't do the tracking thing. There are a couple times where I've been like, hey, where is this? But I don't track him, per se. I mostly just correct him on his lies that are often very obvious and easy to dispute. My communication with Kate about this is pretty limited. But he obviously doesn't know what he's talking about. He's making things up because he wants them to be true. He also says, ultimately, YouTube is liable for allowing this to happen to me, which is not true. It says allowing them to openly violate YouTube's creator agreement, which I have not done. I don't know if Kate has done it, but I certainly haven't. Both of their channels are 100% dedicated to harassing, bullying, and defaming me. No, I make other videos, just you make the content really easy, so there's a lot of it. And while you're attacking people, I've decided to try to draw your attention away from that because I think you're a monster and shouldn't be doing what you're doing. It's crazy how that works. I will say that, yes, this stream right now is intended to keep you from basically breaking the law by trying to file lawsuits against other people. Bring the fight to me, buddy. I started a lot earlier than a lot of them. Team Skeptic was first. And then me, and then I think Kate. And then Irish Demon is in there as well. All of them making incredible content. You want to bring the fight, buddy. Don't be scared. Let's go. It's fun. Let's see. He says, I cannot take on Google, and yet here he is trying to take on Google. It's fine. But that's from June 7th. Obviously, it didn't work out for him, so I don't know why he thinks it will work out for him now. But there's that. Before I keep going, you guys have been incredibly generous. I do want to thank a whole bunch of you. Alex N, already thank you. I'll thank you again. Thank you for becoming a member. Aaron Reese, thank you for so much for your super chat. It says, 1 bacon plus 8 logos equals 1 dead liver. Yeah, 1 dead bacon is what it's going to be. James K, that's a coin flip. Thank you. It says, really considering doing a 12 logo, but besides better that you live. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I will do a coin flip. That's a tails, baby. Just as a reminder, that would be heads. You can tell because there's that little white dot. I'm getting very lucky today, although I have at least 1 full logo. So am I really lucky? I don't know. Stephen Alley, thanks so much, says this chat is more than the settlement he's trying. Oh, you. Also, wow, there are a lot of you. Thank you all for being here. I know, it's just pure chaos in my live streams usually. But it's wonderful to have you all here. Truly. Linda, thank you so much. It says apple juice tonight, but I challenge you to... Oh, wait, I already read that one. Yeah, it sounds like a good time. That's the coin flip. And also, Crystal, thank you for following on my Twitch. I don't know if you're here or not, but you son of a... Linda, why you gotta be that way? I'm gonna try this one. This one looks fun and exciting. Oh no! What happened? Where'd it go? There we go. You can't tell what that is. It's fine. Can you? No. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. All right. I've dropped it. I like to check to make sure it's sealed so that nobody's poisoning me. Oh, this is probably absolutely poison. Ooh, it's coffee. That's gonna be horrible. Maybe not, actually. It's not good. It's better than the other ones, though. Getting very sniffly over this. Whee! I'll clean it up later. Probably never. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Maybe Chille should try a cooking channel instead. That I'd watch it. Oh. This chat was saying things. It's just checking. You're gonna do it. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Woo! All right. Sorry. Oh, it hits hard. It really does. Hakachu, thank you for subscribing. By the way, I'm going to have to work a lot harder to enunciate what I'm saying because it's becoming more and more difficult. Allergies. Okay. So, more things on the Delete Laws Twitter. I didn't do a deep dive into it. These are just sort of the newisher ones. He says, I don't know, in response to, I don't know what he's responding to on October 13th. That's today. Maybe it's because more than 50% of Americans no longer trust cops. And folks like me know that most cops are downright scum. Perfect example here. Okay, now there are things that we can prove. I love when he uses numbers because that means we can fact check. Okay, first of all, I want to skip to the second half, which is, and folks like me know that most cops are downright scum. Okay, well, you have an opinion. That's not fact. Now, speaking of fact, 50%, is it? Well, the most recent poll on how Americans feel about police shows, well, it's a Gallup poll. How many people were surveyed? The old Gallup poll. I don't know. If you have different information, let me know. This is from 2021. Well, it's measured in June and July 2020. I guess. And it seems to establish that, okay, here we go. In 2021, where am I looking? There's a number that I had. Don't worry about it. All right, Washington, D.C. Points. Right. So the historical high, apparently, that Gallup polls had, or Gallup poll, I don't know if it's plural or not, for police, confidence in the police is 64%. That's the historical high. However, currently, as of 2021, it's at 51%, according to Gallup poll. If you have different information, let me know. But Chille says, I don't know where Chille's getting it, it says, maybe it's because more than 50% of Americans no longer trust cops. When in reality, it seems that 51% of them do trust cops. So, that's more than 50. So Chille is wrong. Not by a lot, but he is wrong because he's just making stuff up as he goes, as per usual. And I can back that up with facts. If he wants to challenge me on as per usual, I can back it up with facts. A a history of him being wrong. It's very, very easy. And I've checked. I've watched some of his older stuff from like podcasts, and he's consistently wrong about this sort of thing. Now, obviously, 51% isn't great. I'd have to read more into the study to determine what they mean by confidence. Is that like full confidence? That's some confidence. So we look at, for example, confidence in the U.S. criminal justice system by race and ethnicity. We have black, white, and Hispanic. I don't know if that accounts for outliers. I have no idea. But we have great deal, quite a lot, some, very little, none. I assume anything that is some or above is confidence, right? So for white adults, you have 42 plus 13 plus 4, which is actually, which is higher than 51%, of course, in white adults. However, you factor in Hispanic and black, and that's going to bring it back down. But apparently, it's 51%. That's more than 50, so Chille is wrong. According to this poll, anyway. If he's using a different poll, then we can look at that. But he doesn't cite his sources, per usual. So, not that he doesn't look, sometimes he cites his sources. But a lot of times he doesn't. So, if he's not going to cite his sources, I'm going to bring my own. And my sources say that he's wrong as far as 2021 goes. It's the most recent one I could find, because 2022 is not over. We're getting there, but it's not over yet. So, with that out of the way, that brings us to Chille's Backup. It's a channel that Chille has, allegedly, apparently, I don't know, where he puts stuff that doesn't go on his main channel. I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose of this is. But it's titled, Watch Me Beat Down the Beta Male Trolls of YouTube. Yes, I'm suing YouTube in 14 days. I figured we could watch this at increased rate of speed and just sort of see what's happening. I have not seen any of this video, but I feel like we could watch this together until we hit our 2-hour mark. If that interests all of you, we can try at 1.5 speed. What do you think, folks? How are we feeling about this? What's the deal? What is the deal with airline food? That sort of thing. I'm sorry. Look, there's a lot of mystery liquid in me right now. A lot of mystery liquid. It's, oh boy. Oh boy. It's rough. It's what it is. And I do want to thank you all again for, first of all, being here. Also, your incredible generosity. It's blowing my mind right now. It is becoming harder and harder for me to actually say anything. So I apologize for any reduction in my ability to speak. It's taking a lot more effort to function. I will tell you that. Mystery liquids, you know how it is. Ice Play, I think as much as he doesn't cite his sources on his on polls, because then he'd have to share saying. Spicy. All right. What's the deal with peanuts? It's not a good... Peanuts is what I said. It's not a good impression. When I'm not having an allergic reaction, it's probably... I like to think it's better. But, all right, let's play it. 1.5 speed. We might change the speed. We might make it higher. I don't know. There's going to be a lot to go through. We're not going to get through the whole thing. It's 2 hours long. You know how I like to interrupt. It's going to be a lot of interruptions, folks. If you want to watch this for yourself, it's on Chille's Backup. It's called Watch Me Beat Down the Beta Male Trolls on YouTube. Yes, I'm suing YouTube for 14 days. Do not go there to harass him. Do not do it. If you're going there, it's to watch uninterrupted. That's it. I do not condone harassment, ever. But I digress.
Okie dokie pokey smoky. What's
Okey
going on
dokey
out there
pokey
in the
smoky.
land of YouTube? What's going on?
Oh, he did it. He did the YouTube thing. Hold on. Sorry.
Okie dokie pokey smoky. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on? So a lot of questions about people ask me things that were like, they asked me, oh, I don't want that connected. Hold on. There we go.
What just happened?
Sorry about that. You should be. There you go.
Chille, you have an echo. Sorry. I mean, I can't really complain. I had one as well. It's fine.
You guys should be able to hear me.
Again, interruptions. Because fair use is a thing that I have to obey.
1 second. So frustrating.
You got this, Chille. I believe in you.
Okay.
There you go.
That works now. Okay. Hopefully that works
Nope.
now.
I lied. I was wrong.
Okay.
Skipping forward.
So many people.
Oh, God.
There we go. There, what I did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that's the reason why so many people.
Whoop.
There we go. There we go.
He's in so much trouble.
I can't hear you yet, so maybe if I put my headphones on, I'll be able to hear you.
Okay.
Let me adjust my camera.
Chille!
Okay. Get ready.
Fix it.
Get ready. So if you guys really want to understand why these small little group of frauds don't like me, it's because
It's because you're a liar and you're consistently wrong.
beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with your ability to physically dominate anybody. You're a liar and you're consistently wrong. So it's really easy to prove you wrong. Shocking how that works. Look, your knowledge of the Constitution, your knowledge of the Constitution has nothing to do with your ability to beat anybody up. I'm an expert in aviation because I could beat up a pilot. See, it doesn't work that way, does it? I digress.
February or March. I mean, wait until you watch. And I'm just going to start this thing and I'm just going to let you guys watch it.
Also, I don't think you could beat me up. You could try. I don't think you could do it.
And I'm going to leave it on my backup channel because I beat the shit out of these guys when I would actually associate with people because I thought it was safe to associate with people.
Yeah, before you realize that you're full of nonsense.
I beat the fucking shit out of them. And
Language, buddy. This is a family channel.
I could beat the fuck out of anybody in a
Language!
debate, but
All right, listen. If you got kids, maybe now's the time to send them to bed. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty late.
the truth is, no one really wants to debate me in an open forum because
I would love to. I've specifically asked you to do... Okay, listen. Chille has asked me to debate him twice now. And I said, yes! Yes! Very excited to do it. I would love to debate him. He runs from me like a little beta bitch. So, unfortunately, that's another lie. So we're just going to hit that bad boy. In fact, no, I'm going to call baloney on that. With the bugle of baloney, ladies and gentlemen. It's entered into official baloney record. He is full of it. Moving on.
they know that this old brain right here is just bigger than theirs and they know it, you know.
And unfortunately, even if that was true, it's full of just about nothing.
It's good to see you, Deanna. Nice to see you, the tribe. Okay, so let's get into this. So this was a debate that I had with Team Skeptic and some guy named Kick and Camera.
Yeah, and he failed miserably, and that's actually where I got a lot of my content, my initial content, from his debate with Team Skeptic. I don't know about the thing with Kick, but the thing with Team Skeptic, he said so much that was wrong. I was just like, thank you for the 5 videos. I don't know how many it was. It was very easy, though.
Ever so slightly. And I will show the viewing audience at home what I'm looking at so we can see it.
Come here, Charlie.
I'm going to put on my headphones so I can hear you.
There that is. You take care, Susie.
As a reminder, this is at 1.5 speed.
It was not
I remind you because I forgot.
nice to see you, but good job. Whatever.
Are we there, my brother? Can you hear
Be
me?
the loser
Oh,
you
yeah,
are.
we hear you loud and clear, actually. Oh, my bad. Let me-
Okay, so this guy is a total dunce cap.
That guy kicked your ass, dude. Sorry that it hurts your feelings, but you lost.
This is the most uneducated moron you'll ever listen to.
No, but okay.
This guy is so stupid, it's incredible.
And yet he kicked your ass, dude.
Watch me just beat the shit out of this guy. He has no answers. Watch him, because he's going to be lost the entire debate.
Let me put on my headset so you're not hearing your...
He actually did have a lot of answers because your stuff was pretty easy to disprove. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
So, for that,
Just your wonder.
And I know right where it is, too. Right?
everybody should be good, and they should be hearing...
Here's where he starts to make...
constitutional scholar that they know. So, I see other people, and I think a lot of people.
Yeah,
know a lot
septic
of
murdered people.
You said.
I'd love to see the evidence that he has on that. I mean, he's referenced an event that may or may not have happened about someone dying at the hands of Team Skeptic. And the fact that Team Skeptic isn't currently in prison makes me think that maybe it was self-defense. I don't know. Chille has certainly argued for manslaughter for self-defense. So he's just flip-flopping like he usually does, I think, unless he wants to get more information on it.
That I'm an auditor.
Also, Linda, thank you for becoming a member. And Paul Berry, thank you so much, says this is how Chille wins debates, by lying to people. And, yeah, I think that catches us up. Moving on.
I may do some audits now, but that's not what I am.
Yeah, no, he does a bunch of audits now, and he looks ridiculous doing it.
I'm a game changer. I'm going to
He's not a game changer.
change this game.
A lot of interruptions. I told you I would.
Yes.
So the first question that I had
Yes, go me, he says.
for you is, do you believe that reasonable articulable suspicion is a reason for the police to involve themselves in your life?
Yes, it's literally how the law works. Good job, buddy, 20-year constitutional scholar. RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion, is enough for a detention. This is not confusing. The answer is yes. I don't know why this boggles his mind so much. It's a very basic thing.
Absolutely. I'm one of those people that don't want the government in my life.
This guy
This guy knows how the law works.
killed a guy drunk driving. He murdered a guy drunk driving.
All right, where's your evidence of that? Also, Chille, that's what's called an ad hominem attack. Defend the actual argument. Don't attack the person. Attack their argument. But he can't because the argument is solid.
And he wants reasonable now that we know who David Omo is.
Now, on the other hand, Chille has argued that people shouldn't be prosecuted for drunk driving, hasn't he? What a joke.
This guy murdered a guy. He killed a guy in a drunk drive, and he wants reasonable, articulable suspicion. Turn it down!
It's absolutely necessary. So,
I can't win my legal argument, so personal attacks.
absolutely, I do want the police to have some sort of valid reasoning if they're going to interject themselves into my personal life.
Interject.
So then you're against reasonable articulable suspicion.
That is what he said. Good job.
Well, no, I mean, your definition of reasonable and my definition of reasonable may be different.
No.
I believe that if a police officer does think there's imminent danger, he should have the right to act on what he believes to be imminent danger.
Wrong.
I believe there are police officers that
He's wrong.
Hold on.
does think there's imminent danger, he should have the right to act on what he believes to be imminent danger.
Wrong.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing, Chille. What you're saying there, the courts disagree with you. So, hey, Mr. Constitutional Caller, you're wrong! Whoop, whoop, whoop!
I believe there are police officers that
He's
take
wrong.
advantage of that.
He's so dumb.
Absolutely, and we can...
He's so dumb for being right! That's Chille's argument. Well done. Sass. You did it! You did it! This is your fault!
Sure, we'll both agree on that.
No,
that
we
there
won't.
are police officers that take advantage of Terry versus Ohio.
Yes.
But for the most part, the purpose of Terry versus Ohio is to protect the average
No, it's
citizen.
not.
So if a police officer believes that there is an...
Okay, let me
Opinions!
stop it here for a second. Okay. Terry versus Ohio was created so that black people would be grabbed by cops.
Wrong! Chille has this idea that Terry vs. Ohio is a racist ruling because the officer in the case said that he didn't like the way a person looked. Now, Chille has interpreted that to mean he didn't like the way the man looked because he was black, when in reality, and this was discussed in the oral arguments, the officer didn't like the way the man looked in the context of he looked like he was casing a jewelry store with the intent to rob it, and that's what the phrase meant in context. But Chille, of course, ignores that so that he can continue his grift. Chille is lying to you for money, ladies and gentlemen. Chille, if you think that that is defamation, you can come sue me. But, oh gosh, you said you were going to do it June 7th, and whew, it's what, October 13th now? You're a bit late. Still waiting on it. Where is it?
I'm sorry that that's true, but that is true. That is the truth. And that is 100%.
Just because you say it's true doesn't mean it's true. I have $1,000 billion. See, just because I said it doesn't make it true. But good try, Chille.
The truth. This dunce cap here, he makes a channel and all he does is troll people because he doesn't have any skills.
That's an argument that Chille makes a lot. This person has no skills because they're mad at, they say I'm wrong. Like, hey, so that is not a lack of skill. You're just upset because you're a moron. I'm so sorry, Chille. Sue me.
Lowest common denominator, dunce cap.
Chille, you're literally incorrect, but okay.
One of the dumbest, dullest people on earth.
Chille, that's the mirror you're looking at. Let's get back on topic.
Alcoholic murderer. Merb's a fucking moron beyond the pale.
But Chille, you said that DUIs aren't a problem. How about you stick to a story?
I mean, have you seen Discuss Law break down Merb to absolutely zero? The guy's a dunce cap.
Now, Merb being Merb Beast, or I like to call him Merb 34th Street, we've had our disagreements for sure. However, I assume Merb knows a little bit more about, at the very least, civil procedures than Chille does. Merb seems to have a pretty good grasp on civil procedures. Research skills are a little bit lacking, but I will absolutely, if you put Chille and Merb on a scale of like who knows law better, I'm going to vote for Merb. I don't necessarily like the guy, but I understand what he knows. I understand what Chille knows, which is a lot less than Merb, in my opinion.
An imminent danger or an imminent crime that is about to occur,
Oh,
Terry versus Ohio does stand to be valid, in my opinion.
Because you're
Which is what the law has agreed with since the ruling.
dumb.
I thought the
Chille, you're wrong.
though were for the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I thought that's where you and I truly aligned. And the
Yeah, so the Constitution doesn't prevent police from conducting Terry stops per the ruling of the Supreme Court, who probably knows a little bit more about law than you do, Chille. The person who has no idea what they're talking about. It's fine. It's cool. It's
Fourth
whatever.
Amendment's very clear that no
Yeah, the Fourth Amendment is very clear. and for some reason you're still getting it wrong.
A warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause supported.
And then you have detentions which don't require a warrant, which means they can have reason. Listen, I was law enforcement. If I wanted to detain you, I don't need a warrant. If I want to search certain things, I do need a warrant. But at a detention, no. So I don't need probable cause to get a warrant to detain you because that's not how it works. A constitutional law scholar of 20 years would be aware of this. But of course, Chille is not a constitutional law scholar. He's a big old dum-dum.
By oath or affirmation of the victim. So, but now you want to create a caveat to the Fourth Amendment. Would that be a correct thing to say?
Team Skeptic's not creating the caveat. If there are caveats, it's the Supreme Court. Again, there's a difference between a warrant for a search and seizure and a detention. There are different levels of detention. Well, excuse me. There are different levels of seizure. There are different levels of search. Some of them require a warrant. Some of them don't. If it doesn't require a warrant, it doesn't require probable cause. It's very, very simple. Don't know how he missed this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. The Fourth Amendment is... Well, all amendments are open to interpretation. The law is written the way it is, and scholars, they will be the ones that go forth and determine...
Can you tell that I hate this guy? Delete laws? Shocking, I know.
Legality of the...
And scholars, you dunce cap, Clarence Thomas got affirmative action. He wasn't qualified to go to Yale. He shouldn't be on the Supreme Court.
According to what? Some sweet opinions you got, Chille? I need some facts. Good luck.
So, you fucking moron. You fucking idiot, David. Murderer. You're so...
Oh, you're so stupid because I'm wrong. Yeah, it's not a great argument, is it? It's not very good. Some fun opinions, but hey, they're not really going to be facts, are they? Funny, no.
Stupid, dude. It's not how it works. We don't have scholars on the Supreme Court. What did John Jay say in Chapter 3 of the Federalist Papers?
No, you only have legal experts, which, oh my goodness, some people might consider scholars, right? You don't get to the Supreme Court by being an idiot, so Chille, you'll never be there, but oh well.
What was it? Oh, you don't know. Of course you don't, because you're stupid. You're uneducated.
And yet he kicked your white behind to goodness knows. He kicked your ass, dude. I'm not going to beat around the bush there. He kicked your ass.
The wording of the law or how the law is to be applied to modern society. We live in a society. We can't allow a law. The 13th Amendment, you know, I'm here to abolish the 13th Amendment. You know why? Because I don't think that anybody should be a slave. And in the 13th Amendment...
No, dude. No. Come on. Your purpose is to make money off of Back the Blue after...
And Chille's purpose, I mean, if he's going to make that opinion, I might be able to state an opinion that Chille's purpose is to convince people to give him money based on a misinterpretation of law. Oh, wow, it's so crazy how that works. Chille, if you want to sue me for that, feel free, but then I get to take this video and go, I'm sorry, I was only doing the thing that Chille did. I don't know what to tell you. Huh. So crazy how that works.
You killed somebody. That's your purpose. Your purpose is to make money on YouTube. You don't have a purpose. You don't have a purpose.
Awkward laugh.
They say all people are not slaves except for those that are incarcerated. I say that's an ignorant amendment to have. So I'm not...
Okay. Let me help you, David. Ignorant means not knowing. So it's...
Oh, thank you for the definition, Chille. I really appreciate that.
It's not an ignorant amendment to have. It's just you're using the wrong words. But then again, you are a giant dunce cap. So there's always that. You're a giant dunce cap. I already destroyed these guys. I mean, just destroyed.
He didn't. He failed miserably. Now he's trying to backtrack, but that's cool.
Destroyed them. Wait till I go to the part where I bring everybody in.
Come on, Chille, you got this. I
yeah,
believe in
you guys.
you.
You don't have to worry too much about blocking trolls and shit. I just expect them to come. I just expect them to come and to try to be hateful. But I'll just.
And yet I'm blocked. That's cool. At least last I checked. Maybe he's unblocked me. I don't know. He gets real mad when I get involved because I bring receipts.
You know what I mean? But I just want you guys to watch this.
I'm not a constitutional absolutist. So I do believe there are caveats that need to be considered when it comes to each individual amendment. And the Fourth Amendment, I do believe the Fourth Amendment, as the Supreme Court will agree with me, has protected or is protected or does protect people that are under valid Terry stops. They are protected by the Supreme Court decisions.
But the thing is, though, Mr. Skeptic, is that we're seeing not one video, not 10 videos, not 1,000 video, but...
Now, Pat, sorry. These make it very difficult. Pat's Cats brings up a good point. Says he's trying to redo the debate. Well, yeah, it seems like that is the case. Now, if Chille really wanted to do this correctly, he'd bring Team Skeptic back so that they could address this together. But of course, Chille is trying to win, which he won't. This is obviously a bunch of nonsense that he's saying. Chille lost miserably. This won't help him. And he's trying to stack the deck in his favor. So, good point, Pat Scott. I appreciate that, yeah.
Tens of thousands of videos now on YouTube. There are persons like myself who have entire careers that are based on making sure that we record.
Yeah, careers, because he can't do any other work because no one will hire him. And he can't take any sort of instruction because, oh, how dare you tell me what to do? That's my guess. That's my opinion. Yeah, career.
Police for
It doesn't seem to be working out too well when he's living out of a van, or he was, allegedly.
transparency. And what you're saying is that you're not really for the Constitution, you're more for a police state.
Tamahawk asked, was this way back when? Yes, this is an old debate that Chille is now going back to try to sort of save face.
No, I'm more for society succeeding and moving forward. Yes.
Like killing people?
So is it
Okay, Chille. That's not how that works, but okay. Good try, though.
going good now then? I mean, let me give you guys just a quick recap here.
Yeah.
Murder rate,
It's going-
murder
yeah,
rate,
'cause you're making
highest
money.
it's ever been.
You're
Rape
making
rate,
money.
highest it's ever been. Child pornography.
Chille's also making money, so I don't know what his argument is.
Making
highest
money.
it's ever been. Number one killer of all man in America, drugs. The war on
That's actually not true. I believe I had a video establishing that. I think the number one killer of all men is like heart disease. Let's check that real quick, if we don't mind. Number one killer of men. Top cause of death in men. Let's see. CDC. Heart disease. So, not drugs, according to the CDC. And Chille, if you think the CDC is wrong, feel free to prove that with facts and not opinions. But good goddamn luck, let me tell you. Moving on.
drugs has been since 1971.
It's
Reasonable
that
articulable
easy.
suspicion has been since 1968. Are things getting better with investigating people based on a cop that's suspicious?
Well, it depends on what your definition of better is. If you want to say that from one
That's
date
a
to the
very
next date,
valid
this
point.
is the timeline that I choose to look at, then I'm going to invalidate you by just extending that timeline
you don't
back
gotta
about
time him
100
out.
years and saying, look where we've come
Let
at
him-
in
let him
100
say
years
what he
of
wants.
society. And we are better over 100 years.
No, we're not.
We're much better.
That's an opinion. Back it up with facts.
Much better than
No,
society.
no, we're not.
The way we handle the
Back
way
it up
we
with
medicine
facts.
to our people, or
They
the way
don't.
we control.
Wait, are we wearing the same glasses, Chille and I? Hold on. These might be the same glasses. I couldn't get the ones without the... So these ones are like a +1, which is like for reading. The ones that didn't have any sort of correction were sold out. I like to think that maybe that's his fault. We might be wearing... I thought we were wearing different glasses. We might be wearing the same glasses. I didn't think his had the little thing right there. No, his are vertical. Mine are horizontal. Anyway, moving on. Okay, I think they're different glasses. Sorry.
Control lawlessness in the streets. 100 years ago, it was worse for America than it is today.
No.
Your
I'm
audio fell off.
opinion.
Your audio
I
fell off.
muted
I'm
myself.
not hearing you for whatever reason.
Tequila, you're not going to fool me, honey. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Tequila, I have so many emails and text messages from people just like you. I don't believe you. You're one of the biggest trolls
Oh, it's almost like he ignores all the facts that establish he's incorrect. That's very cute.
I've ever met. I don't think you're switching sides to goodness. Michelle's one of the worst trolls ever. You're the same as Michelle.
Michelle, are you here? I'm not... Look, I don't want you to troll him, but you are here sometimes. Let me know if you're here. I'll say hi.
You guys are all the same. You have no purpose in life.
We do. For example, me, he says I don't have a purpose in life. I have a purpose in life. And, I have a real job. This is a hobby. But part of the purpose of my hobby has become basically proving him wrong so that people don't fall for his grift. That's a purpose. That's still a purpose. He says I have no skills. That's obviously a lie. I'm making a video game that is not about him, but it's still me making a video game. That seems like a skill. My ability to create content, that's a skill. My ability to not have to live in a vehicle to survive, that's a skill. I don't know what he's talking about. It's so weird.
It's just so stupid. But I just wanted to show you how stupid this guy was.
Jessa, hello. Ooh. I've muted.
One of the
Hold
dumbest
on,
people
sorry.
on earth. And he's up there talking
Oh, wait, Chille is definitely dumber than Team Skeptic. I like Team Skeptic. Team Skeptic is a pretty nice guy.
after he killed someone drunk driving. He killed someone. The guy actually killed someone drunk.
Oh, but Chille said that DUIs shouldn't be an issue. That police shouldn't pull people over for DUI. It's so crazy how his opinion on something changes based on what the context is. Oh, DUI shouldn't be investigated. This man killed a person DUI. I have no idea if that's true. But, police shouldn't stop people for drunk driving. They should just let people pull over to the side of the road. Well, okay, that obviously doesn't work, because let's assume Team Skeptic did, in fact, kill somebody drunk driving. I have no idea if that's true. Literally zero idea. But, oh no, he didn't pull over like Chille said people should. So what's the deal, Chille? Should DUI be investigated or should it not? You need to pick up a goddamn fight on this and stick to it. All right, hold on. Yeah, okay. I threw it down and I missed the spot I was aiming for. Okay. It's fine. Some people have asked for more of my breaking things. I mean, I have that plate on my lap for 15 minutes. Waiting for a good opportunity to use it. Now, as a reminder, that is not actually thrown in anger. That is a bit I do. It's just a bit. I go to Goodwill and I buy them very cheap for fun. But some people appreciate it. Someone once said that it triggered a memory of domestic violence, and I really don't want that, which is why I immediately follow that up with a, hey, it's just a bit. I pick a moment and then I build up to it there. And it might ruin it for some people, but I don't want people to have flashbacks to their own personal events. Although it did break very nicely in half. So I accidentally bounced it off my mystery bucket of liquid, and so it bounced off. So I looked away. I don't want glass or whatever in my eye. So I just have half a plate. But it's fine. We don't worry about it. Moving on. Oh, yeah, that did cut me. I picked it up. I'm bleeding! It's fine. We don't worry about it. I have had that plate there for months, waiting for an opportunity. I have a lot of cups to break later. If you guys put a 1 in the chat if you like the breaking of things. Well, I suck on my bleeding appendage. Appendage? Digit. Digit's a better word. Get one of those fake hammers that do the glass breaking sound. Amazon has them. Oh. See, the fake hammer I have, which I love, it's the Big Bopper. I love this thing. I think Rennie bought it for me. Thank you, Rennie. All right, that's a lot of ones. You guys are the best. All right, I'll bring more things into schmackaroonie. Look, when I tell you, bleeding everywhere. When I tell you that your donations help the stream do its insane nonsense, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Oh, I have tape on the Big Bopper. Where'd you come from? Oh, well. All right, sorry, I just cut myself pretty good. No, actually, it's not like a deep cut. It's just more than I thought would happen when I picked it up pretty carelessly. I blame the mystery liquid, I'll tell you. All right, while I'm here, while I've taken a break, let me read some super chats because you guys have been very generous, so I would hate to leave you out of this. Because I'm sure every single bit of this video we're about to watch is going to be insanity. We're not going to get through all of it. We're not going to get close. We're 11 minutes in of a 2-hour video. It's not happening. Let's see. Rebecca Lynn, thank you so much, says Skeptic's been very forthcoming with what happened. I respect Skeptic more because of it. Yeah, people make poor choices. I've talked to a lot of people that have made poor choices in the past. What I care about is have they learned from those mistakes. I don't know what happened to Team Skeptic. Literally do not know. I haven't watched Skeptic's video about it. What I know is that I respect Skeptic now. I don't need to dig into it unless someone has information that would indicate I do. But Chille's all about not arresting people for things. So I don't know why he's changing. I do know why he's changing his tune, because he disagrees with Team Skeptic, and he can't be consistent. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Robert Carley, thank you so much. As Team Skeptic has admitted that he killed somebody while operating under the influence. Hey, at least he admits it. Again, that's a bad thing. I'm sure he's served his time for it, and I respect him for it. I'm not going to hold it against him, which is something that Chille has also argued, that you shouldn't treat people like criminals because they have a criminal past. So it's weird that he's doing it now, although it's not, because he's a huge hypocrite. Pat's Cats, thank you so much, says Heart Blue Bacon. Oh, yeah, I heart you as well. Platonically. Don't tell my significant others. No, just one. Just one! I was kidding, it's just one. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. Is that a Monty Python reference? Because it could be. If it is, I got it. If it's not, get on my level. Thank you so much. Says dunce cap is now not an adjective, although he's using it as an adjective. I will allow it. Tequila Mockingbird. Again, such a good name. Thank you so much. Says, why is Chille so mean to me? Because he's an idiot, probably. I think you're lovely. Edwin Wickham, thank you so much, says, for to wear your blue Hefner robe in the near future. I might be able to make that happen. We're going to look into that. I'm bleeding less. That is a good sign. Anyway. Oh, no, there's a torture cuff on me. Oh, do I have the key to it? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just going to... Okay, I do have a key. Handcuffed myself to my chair because why not? You can't tell. It's fine. Michelle, you are here! Yes! Ha ha! And Pat's casting as much as a very platonic heart. I'll drink to that. My little mystery liquid. Oh, I hate it so much. Woo! All right, that's enough of that. Oh. It's fine. Oh, God. Oh, it's so intense.
Drunk driving.
It's fine.
How to do it, and I just continue back. Look at China. Look at China. Look at China.
Yeah, I'm all for prison.
Look at China. Look at China.
Because
I shouldn't need it.
this is great.
Hold on. Let him.
So this next part here, this is great. This is great because all these people who troll me, except for the loser Michelle here, who doesn't ever go on, won't ever show her
Michelle,
face.
he's talking
because
about
she's
you.
hideous, right? Michelle, you're horrible, but it doesn't matter. But
It's all right. Chille, you live in a van, or you have for. Not that makes you a bad person. I'm just saying, like, don't be like, these people are nonsensical while they're being more successful than you. I feel like it makes more sense. Look, if you're living in a van, that doesn't make you a bad person. In fact, I almost lived in a limousine. When I was in college, I came very close to buying a limousine for two reasons. One, I can live in it. Live in a limousine. Tell me I'm wrong. I think it's a genius idea. Live in a limousine. Get a gym membership so you have showers and you can work out, and then make a little bit of supplemental income by driving people to events for cheap. Tell me that's not genius. I think it's great. Oh, Chuck. All right, let me uncuff myself. All right, and I still kind of want to do it. This was an idea I had a long time ago, back when I was a wee little lad. Don't you know? But, hearse. Oh, I would love to own a hearse. Let me tell you. What's the movie I'm thinking of? Okay, somebody gonna get to me first. There's the movie about a guy who gets a hearse. Okay, listen, I'm gonna explain it. If someone gets it, I'll drink.
Do you believe blue?
No, maybe. I'll get to that. It's a guy who grows up in a very wealthy family, and the only time he felt like his parents ever paid attention to him was when they thought he died in a fire. So he continues to chase that high by pretending to die, but his family's used to it. So he gets a hearse. No, he gets a Jaguar, converts it to a hearse, meets a lady, an older lady, who was like, I'm going to kill myself when I hit 80 because there's no point in living past that. And Harold and Maude. Did anyone beat me to it? Harold and Maude. It was Harold and Maude. And ever since then, I'm like, it kind of feels like it would be fun to have a hearse. Also, the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. I've looked into that. Very expensive because everyone else has the exact same idea. If I'm going to buy a ridiculous car, it's going to be an Excalibur, like a late 1970s Excalibur. Look it up. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. It looks gorgeous. Or a tank. Look, there's a page I follow on Facebook that's just all about like buying and selling military vehicles. Sometimes tanks go up for sale, and I want one. I think that'd be so much fun. Yeah, Goosebump knows. Harold and Maude. I don't know if you said that because I said it before you got. There is a delay, so I don't know. I remember it being a pretty fun movie. I was pretty young when I saw it, though. Real Nightmare says the guy in my neighborhood has about 4 hearses. The Mystery Machine would be a lot of fun, too. I've looked into that as well. God, cut myself real good. That was a coin flip, though. That was 2 coin flips from Chuck in Tennessee. We might just... Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end it here. Not end it, but like that's the end of our Chille content. And we're going to spend the next 10 minutes just sort of winding down, preparing to go into VR to do whatever. So let me know what you want to see in VR. If you want to see me in VR, I'm going to do it over on Twitch. When we end this in about 10 minutes, 9-ish minutes, I'm going to start it on Twitch. Give me like just a few minutes to get set up. We're going to drink the one, because I don't know if I have 2. We have at least 1. We have 1 Four Loko, and we'll save it. We'll do another Four Loko later because someone else donated to it. The crazy lunatics. Should I mean, if you guys want to wait for me to walk over to the nearest gas station or wherever to get another one, we can do that. It's gonna be like 20-30 minutes. It's fine. We could do that. But we're going to drink that, one of the Four Locos, and then do VR. So there's Pavlov, there's VR chat, there's things we've done in the past. GTA. I did install 5M, which is like the role-playing mod thing. Not going to do that tonight. But for sure in the past. But we got 2 coin flips. Please both be tails. That one's a heads. The other one's a heads. I can't believe I caught that. There's a tails. I can't wait to watch that back. Bah! All right. That's the last one, ladies and gentlemen. No more. No more. Open! I can't open it. Come on. Ignore that one. Ah! That one wasn't that bad, actually. Channel name on Twitch is Sergeant Blue Bacon. That's GTBLUEBACON. Oh. Woo! Ladies and okay, first of all, before I forget, you guys have been incredible. Wow. Thank you all so much for being here. It's so good to be back. I know it's not Friday, so I really appreciate you all joining me on the not Friday that I usually do, so that we can have our grand old party here. But you guys have been wonderful. We can't sustain that kind of partying. But it was good to do all we can because we missed a week of it. So heck. Sorry, I'm Googling something real quick. Just checking something. Don't mind me. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, it's been wonderful having you here. It's so good to be back. I'm definitely going to do a bunch of live streams. I probably next week. I think tomorrow I have a video coming out about some more vacation shenanigans. I can't promise it'll be good, but it might be fun. It's basically just stream of consciousness. It's like this. I just rambled and then cut out all the unimportant parts. So I'm not saying it's good, but if you want to know more about my vacation that is coming out hopefully on Friday, if I time everything correctly and get it all done in time. James Rapp, thank you for becoming a member, by the way. And then Jennifer Lucas, thank you so much, says, want absurd smart car convertible. Oh, God, smart car convertible with a police push bar, trailer hitch, and off-road tires. That sounds amazing. I would own that, honestly. That sounds hilarious, and I want it. I'll tell you, my mother wanted a smart car. I don't think she ever got it. But Matt Hatter, I don't know if you're here on YouTube, but thank you for following me on Twitch. Thank you so much. Dante says Harold is Maude, great film. Ruth Gordon won an Oscar for it. Really? I did not know that. I didn't know it won an Oscar, or anyone in it won an Oscar for it. That's great. That's fantastic. I don't remember the film very well. I saw it when I was very, very young. And sometimes I get it confused. There are a couple other movies I get it confused with because I saw them around the same time. Which is What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which is one of the earliest roles for... some of you will know. The guy who's on Titanic and Inception. My brain don't work too good right now. DiCaprio, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's one of his earliest roles. And apparently, people were very surprised when they found out he wasn't actually mentally challenged. Linda, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Linda, thank you. It says, this is for your aspirin and coffee tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, so it was What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I watched around that time. And then there's another one with Johnny Depp.
This is for your aspirin and coffee tomorrow.
I don't remember the if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. There's a bit with a balloon where he does the song. Help me, people. Help me. Help me, chat. What is it? We got to figure it out before we go. It's one for local for sure, Tyler. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll survive two. I don't have two. I have one for sure. I don't think I have two. I know I have one. What was the movie? No, it's not Edward Scissorhands. Benny and June! James! Yes, that's the one! This one's for you, James. That's all you, baby! Yes, it was Benny and June. I don't remember much about Benny and June. I just remember I saw all of those movies around the same time. And Rennie, of course, knows it as well. Was it the music? Was it the song? Look, that's all I remembered. Crazy Cripple Cat, thank you for following me on Twitch. I don't know if you're here, but thank you so much. Oh, yeah, Benny and June. I gotta rewatch that. Because I feel I probably would still appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna put this away, but this one's still for you, James. I don't know if you're the first person to say it, but the first one I saw, and that's how it works. There's a delay. I'm sorry, Rennie. Rennie probably got it first, honestly, but I owe her so much pizza. Wow, I'm struggling, folks. These mystery liquids are not. My apple juice is not as intense as mystery liquid. I tell you what. So for whoever sent it, thank you. But good God, woo! Yeah, I can't do Four Locos after that. I don't think. Where are we at? My vision's blurry. It's fine. Hopefully my VR headset works. We'll figure it out. Check DMs, Mr. Gura. I will do that. Let me. Worth playing. Oh, a clip that Chille strangely chose not to include. I suppose I could include the audio.
Continue, you're going to
and
get
if
more
he-
charges.
What if he continues to bite? Yeah, but what
do
do we just wait for him to beat his wife? He's standing there
Yes,
with a knife
yes.
and say,
Yes!
"Guy, you're on camera.
No!
Don't stab your wife in the throat." You're crazy, bro.
If you're
I mean,
getting called to a domestic
respectfully, you're crazy.
continue,
And-
you're going to
and
get
if
more
you've-
charges.
Oh, Chille, that's a bad look. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Shigura. That is very much appreciated. Wow. Wow. Dan, it's good to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. Where are we at? 159? Okay. What? Lisa, I'm so sorry. I didn't give you credit. Hey, thanks for following me. I really appreciate it. Jenny, thank you for following me. Yeah, and James K, thanks so much. This Rennie just PM'd me that she did not get Benny in June. No, Super Gal 5, Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, okay, listen. Thank you so much. I'm dropping it already. I have this one that I opened to sip. I should not drink it. This might kill me. But for you, I will do a coin flip because I appreciate you. Okay, you notice how slowly I'm talking? It's because I'm trying. My face is starting to go numb. It's the allergies.
Someone say apple juice.
And I'm very mad at you. I'm not. I thank you so much. Okay. I'm struggling. I've dropped it. We're doing it again. Ha! That's a tails, baby! But it's already open, so we're gonna go for it. Woo! Ah! That's it. That's. Oh boy. I've been away for too long. This is rough. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't drink mystery liquids or apple juice usually, except for on my Fridays. So I'm pretty lightweight, and this is hurting. I'm hurting. Let me tell you. Okay. Logan out. I don't know if it's 34 minutes. Has it been 30 minutes? I don't know. That's true. All right, folks. Yeah, my stomach hurts for me as well already. Lala. I'm struggling. Commentator auditor, yes, I'm gonna. Jesse says drink it regardless. Way ahead of you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Justin, I don't think that's true. I don't think I'm gonna love my life tomorrow. Here's the deal. I'm gonna end this, and then I'm gonna drink a whole bunch of water. Within a few minutes, I'm going live on Twitch. I'm going to keep talking to you guys. It's going to be great. Thank you all so much for being here. I don't know why so many of you appreciate my content. I love that you do. It continues to boggle my mind. And my mother continues to send me messages asking why people donate money. I'm going to start recording all donations to give an explanation to my mom. No, I'm not. Maybe. That would be kind of funny, though. I'm sorry. I'm just loving. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to deal with all of you. I say deal with. That is correct. You hooligans. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I couldn't. You had come to me when I started this channel and said, this is the quality of people that I would be interacting with on live streams. First off, you said I was doing live streams. I'd be like, haha, you're insane. That doesn't sound right at all. You watch my earliest videos. They're not good. I mean, the information is, I think, probably pretty solid. My presentation is not good. I don't know how I want to present yet. But if you had said I was going to be live streaming, I've been like, you're crazy. If you had said that I'd be live streaming such a wonderful group of people, the response would have been similar. I am incredibly grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for watching my content, for appreciating my content. For those of you who donate to keep this going, you are wonderful. It is appreciated more than perhaps you know. It is not necessary, but good God's appreciated. I'm gonna get sentimental. No, you guys are the best. And that's not just the mystery liquid talking. I honestly, I don't quite understand it. But you better believe I appreciate it. So, I'm going to end it here. First of all, before I do, though, Mark the Law Student, thank you for following me on Twitch. I know you're here. Griff Kai, thank you for being a member for 3 months, has put in an order for a TX pack gift for me to bring back from a European trip. Rennie! Tell me what you need. Rennie's my moderator. She deserves all of the love. One of these days I'm going to do a stream and just give her all of the goods. She, just the amount... I couldn't do this without her, really. She is the best. She's the best. She's the only person I really trust outside of my personal life to know exactly who I am. She has all of my information. So I gotta... Oh, boy. I gotta be real nice to her. She's lovely. One of these days I'm gonna do a stream just to thank her and buy her all of the pizzas. Or Subway or something. I consistently feel bad at how much work she puts in for nothing. And I try to give her money. I tell her to skim off the top. If she's doing it, great. That's perfect. Becky, thank you so much. Says, don't forget your full loco. Already have Twitch ready. Can't wait. Best way to have Friday early morning. And then Magic, of course, thank you for following me on Twitch. James K, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, we love you, Blue. Hey, I love you too. James, it's good to have you here as always. Striker, thank you for following. And then Just a Dude, that's going to pop up. Thank you so much. That's because Chille cries when others get super chats. I appreciate it. Woo! I'm getting hit really hard right now. So I'm going to drink a bunch of water. I know I said I was going to end this 6 minutes ago. But here we go. All right, I'm going to end this now. You guys have a wonderful night. Until next time, I'll see you on Twitch. Until the next time, be good. Sorry, I got to do it because, otherwise I'll go on forever. Be good, stay safe. There we go.